My 28th birthday passed quietly this year. Too quietly. No calls. No texts. Not even a lazy happy birthday in the family group chat. I had always known I wasn't the favorite, but the silence this time felt heavier than usual, like a door quietly shutting behind me. I spent the day alone in my small apartment, baking a cake from a box, half hoping someone would surprise me. They didn't. No card from mom. No gift. No phone call. I got a couple of Instagram comments from friends and an old coworker's text. That was it. I didn't even cry. Just sat on the couch, staring at my phone, wondering what I did wrong. The next day, I texted my dad. A simple message. Hey, noticed nobody said happy birthday. Everything okay? The response came an hour later. It's just a birthday, grow up. That one line gutted me more than I expected. Cold. Dismissive. Like I was being ridiculous for wanting to be remembered. I didn't reply. There was nothing to say. For 2 days, I let the silence stretch between us. I figured that was that. Another reminder that in my family, expectations were just disappointments waiting to happen. Then came the text. Exactly 1 week after my birthday. Friday morning, 9:03 a.m. My phone lit up with a message from Dad. No greeting. No explanation. Just this. We need $2,900 each for Frank's party. Send it by Friday. I stared at the screen, blinking. $2,900 each. For Frank's party. Frank, my younger brother, who had always been the center of attention. The golden child. The one they dropped everything for. I waited a few minutes before replying. You forgot my birthday last week. Now you want nearly $3,000 for a party. His answer came quick. Frank is turning 30. It's a milestone. We're flying everyone to Miami. Renting a yacht. You should be supportive. Supportive. That word hit like a slap. Supportive of what? A family that routinely forgot I existed unless they needed money? I reread the message, then put my phone down and walked out of the room. Memories started flooding in. Birthdays growing up where Frank had huge backyard parties, bounce houses, piles of gifts. Mine? Sheet cake and paper hats, if that. My 21st? They sent a card, no cash. Frank's. Full bar tab, steakhouse dinner, and a Rolex. At the time, I chalked it up to circumstances. Bad timing. Budget. Stress. But now I saw it clearly. It was always about Frank. And I was just background. I didn't respond to the message. I needed time to think. That night, I called my mom. She answered on the second ring. Hey honey, she said, like nothing was wrong. Did you forget my birthday? I asked. No small talk. Just straight to it. She sighed. We've been so busy planning Frank's trip. It just slipped our minds. It's not the first time. There was a pause. We're sorry. You know we love you. Then why does it never feel like it? Silence again. We'll make it up to you, she offered. Come to Miami. It'll be fun. Frank wants you there. I almost laughed. He wants me there, but I have to pay $2,900 to celebrate his birthday? It's for the experience, she said. Everyone's contributing. It's fair. Fair. Another word that had no place in our family. I hung up without saying goodbye. Over the next few days, I got a flurry of messages from family members, aunts, cousins, even Frank's girlfriend. They all said the same thing. Don't ruin the vibe. This trip is important. We're all chipping in. Just pay your part. Not a single person mentioned my birthday. Not one. I thought about my bank account. I could afford it, barely. But that wasn't the point. This wasn't about money. It was about value. About being treated like I mattered. So I made a decision. I replied to my dad's text. I won't be sending money. And I won't be coming to the party. I've realized my presence only matters when my wallet's involved. I hope you all have a great time. His response came in minutes. Don't be selfish. This is why you're always on the outside of the family. That line hurt. But it also told me everything I needed to know. I didn't answer. I blocked the group chat. Moved the thread into archive. And I sat with the sadness, not just of being excluded, but of realizing I had never really been included in the first place. It's been months since that message. They went to Miami. Posted dozens of photos. Laughter on the yacht. Frank smiling with his arm around my dad. My name didn't appear once. But something strange happened after I cut them off. I started to feel lighter. I stopped waiting for their approval. I stopped checking my phone, hoping for a text that would never come. I started making space for people who saw me, truly saw me. A coworker surprised me with a coffee on a random Tuesday. A neighbor dropped off cookies just because. I reconnected with a friend I hadn't seen in years and ended up crying into a plate of tacos while she told me I deserved better, and meant it. I'm not saying it doesn't still hurt. It does. But hurt isn't the whole story anymore. There's also healing. There's also clarity. Sometimes, the people who are supposed to love you the most teach you exactly what love isn't. And sometimes, walking away isn't a betrayal. It's the beginning of finally choosing yourself. So no, I didn't help pay for Frank's party. But I did throw a small one of my own 2 weeks later. Just me, 3 close friends, pizza, wine, and laughter. No yachts. No guest list. Just people who were happy to see me. And for the first time in a long time, I felt celebrated. Not for what I could give, but for who I was. And that was worth more than $2,900 ever could be.